Seattle Refined.
I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket.
You are the man.
We go dining off the deep end with some Northwest music makers.
My lord.
It's what's for dinner.
Then a 4'8" force of nature.
We always knew that Sonia was a rock star. She's a total diva. She loves the camera, which is great for us.
Why a Northwest filmmaker thinks everyone can learn something valuable from a little lady named Big Sonia. Plus,
Are you ready?
yeah. Our kitchen bestie puts up with me long enough to cook up some amazing PB&J bars. And it's a name you're gonna want to remember.
A-Y-R-O-N Jones. Aaron Jones. Spell it right.
Find out why this talented musician's name will soon be on everyone's lips. And that's a good thing. Seattle Refined starts now.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Gard Swanson, coming to you from Safeco Field as the Mariners kick off their first homestand of the season. Well, great food and great conversation are two of my favorite things. There's something satisfying about connecting with new friends over a great meal. And that's what Refined's Party of Three is all about.
Every month, our hostess with the mostest, Carrie Brandenburg, invites two guests to try out a new restaurant where no subject is off the menu.
Today on Party of Three, we're dining at New in Capitol Hill. New is the brainchild of owner Chris Vetkovich, an avid traveler who wanted to bring street food from around the world back home to Seattle. If you're looking for something tasty and out of the ordinary, New has definitely got you covered. I sat down with two fellow food adventurers who also happen to be veterans of the Seattle music scene.
So I'm gonna have you both kind of tell me your stories.
My name is Frankie, and I feel like we're in intervention right now. It's like, let me stand up. I play in a band called Lion's Ambition.
Too many times I say hold on till you feel it's gone.
Lion's Ambition has had their rises to fame as well. You guys performed on America's Got Talent, and
Yeah.
was that? Would you call that the peak, or
you know,
is
that-
it still peaking?
No, that was definitely a time that was like, it was very much a high point for us.
I'm Wands, otherwise known as Michael Wansley.
I don't know how.
Wance has been playing music in Seattle for decades in a variety of bands and genres.
What I'm most recently known for is getting out of bed in the middle of the night and going down and meeting this guy and him showing me the words, and I'm reading the words and playing this music in the background. They put me in the booth, and next thing you know, a year later, everybody couldn't get away from.
I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is awesome.
You are the man. You are the. This is awesome, man. Bleep me out there.
The F word.
It's something.
It is something awesome.
But let's get back to the food. Owner Chris brought us out an off-the-menu appetizer that tested the limits of our adventurous spirits, Thai water beetles.
I thought I was up for this. I'm not totally sure that I'm up for this. Oh, okay.
Very nerve-wracking.
Okay, there you go.
I'm like a
very
5-year-old.
nerve-wracking.
I'm still like playing with it.
I know, right?
Okay.
That is so weird tasting.
I'm just gonna bite it.
It is like, I mean, he's not kidding. I don't think you could eat
Whoa.
more than one or two. Like,
Woo.
the flavor, it's fruity and
It's really good, though.
Yeah.
and salty
I didn't expect at all.
and interesting.
See, I was
Crazy.
expecting shrimp because he said shrimp.
Yeah.
So I was like, shrimp. That is not a shrimp.
Yeah,
That is not a
on me,
shrimp.
though.
That's not
But
your
it's good.
granddad's shrimp.
The new food experiences didn't stop there. Up next were pigtails, which are apparently a street delicacy from Barbados.
Like literal pigtails, the tails of pigs that I'm told we have to squeeze the lime over and then eat like ribs.
It like reminds me of my father. My father used to like make oxtails.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like oxtail soup and stuff like that. Never touched it.
No, never.
Never touched it.
And now you're going straight to
I was a
pig.
fratting child.
Oh, well.
Because you know, Southern people eat things that you really don't want to hear about.
Okay,
Oh man,
good.
tender.
Really good.
It's delicious.
Really good. It is similar to a rib-esque.
Next up from South Africa, a dish called bunny chow.
Bunny chow. No bunnies.
Bunny chow.
Bunny chow.
Bunny chow.
It's like a curry. Bread. Can't go wrong with bread.
Oh, wow.
In a bread bowl.
Curry and bread together
bread.
at last.
It's fabulous.
At last, together.
First there was chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Now there's
Curry.
curry and a biscuit.
Meets bunny.
We finished off the meal with a tower of spicy Chinese chicken wings.
Picture time.
Leaning tower of chicken wings going on there.
And I couldn't let the meal pass without asking Juans to sing us out.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is something awesome.
This is a man that's done the clean version before.
I applaud you. Well, you guys, I want to thank you so much.
Refined would love to invite you to dinner too. Email us at hello@Seattle Refined and let us know why you'd be the perfect guest for our next party of 3.
It's shaping up to be one of the biggest years ever for concerts around Western Washington. Just take a look at the lineup at Chateau Ste. Michelle.
Nearly 24 acts will rock the winery this summer. Elvis Costello kicks off the summer concert series in June. Other big headliners include Chicago, John Legend, and the Goo Goo Dolls. That's just to name a few. For a complete look at the lineup, log on to SeattleRefined.com.
We're just a month away now from the region's biggest new music festival. More than 300 artists will rock Seattle's Pioneer Square neighborhood next month as part of the Upstream Music Festival and Summit.
Thanks to our sponsor, we've been able to get a closer look at some of the cool venues and talented artists headed our way. We stopped by one of those venues, the Flatstick Pub, to talk to this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Aaron Jones.
My name's Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones on the way from Seattle, Washington.
If you don't know Aaron Jones yet, you soon will. He's worked with some of the biggest names in the biz.
Yeah, so I've worked with B.B. King, I've worked with Run DMC and Public Enemy and Rakim, and you know, I've been Michael Franti and Spearhead. I've played shows at Blink-182. I've played kind of all over, man.
The baddest man in town.
Yet, with all that success, Aaron hasn't forgotten his Seattle roots.
I come from Seattle, man, born and raised, you know. I grew up in kind of like a little poor household, poor situation, so to be where I'm at now and to experience what I'm experiencing now is almost like a dream come true. And to be able to do it from Seattle, Washington is even a bigger privilege and honor for myself.
And Aaron's music is heavily influenced by everything he's come across growing up here in Seattle.
You know, I grew up in the church, and it started out with kind of gospel and soul. And then I realized the influence gospel and soul had on everything, blues, gospel, and soul had on everything. And that's when I kind of took this musical journey. And then when I came of age to start playing my own stuff, it came out as a conglomerate of different sounds as opposed to one or another, you know, just more of that kind of alternative blues and grunge, hip-hop kind of mix, you know.
Aaron is well known for his guitar, drawing obvious comparisons with that other Seattle guitarist, Jimi Hendrix.
We're all to blame. The universe I made.
So I've been playing guitar for since I was 13 years old. I'm 30 now, so it's been 17 years of playing guitar. My guitar has been my best friend, and it has taken me to places unknown, you know, like to meet people I've never met before and people I looked up to my whole life, and it's opened a lot of doors for me.
I still love.
Of course, you can see Aaron Jones and his band playing at the Upstream Music Festival. Aaron will also be a big part of the summit as well.
So I'm doing quite a bit in Upstream. I'm going to be speaking at one of the panels for the summit. I'm also performing. I'm also judging the Guitar Slinger competition. So I'm very happy to be involved in what Upstream is doing, and I'm an advocate for it.
So, what's next for Aaron Jones?
I just got a record deal, so I'm working on that right now. It's called Audio Paint Job. Comes out June 2nd. It's the evolution of my sound, man. It's definitely more hold-in, more professional version of what I've been doing, and it's kind of already seeping into the mainstream. So it's doing well, man. Yeah.
The Upstream Festival and Summit runs for 3 days beginning May 11th. For lineup and ticket information, log on to SeattleRefined.com. And keep it tuned to Refined for more Upstream artist profiles. Seattle Refined is just getting started.
Great with milk. No film. Those are really good.
It's a delicious twist on PB&J that will rock your world. But first,
You know, she's small. She's only 4'8", but she's big in every other way.
a little lady making a big impact. Find out why everyone will be talking about Big Sonia.
back to Refined. Seattle is home to some amazing talent, from musicians to artists to filmmakers. And one local director now has people talking across the world with her powerful documentary.
It follows the life of her grandmother, who she lovingly refers to as Big Sonia. We caught up with both of them during a recent visit to Seattle.
It's pretty amazing. She gets up in the morning, she's dressed, she's there by 10 o'clock, and she's there 6 days a week.
The documentary Big Sonia tells the story of Sonia Warshawski, a remarkable 91-year-old businesswoman whose life revolves around a tiny Kansas City tailor shop.
Sonia's shop is amazing. It's a magical healing spot. People come in, they don't always bring their tailoring. They come in really for their own redemption. People come in to just be in Sonia's presence, really.
Sometimes I think this is like the neighborhood bar and grill minus the booze. You never know who you're going to meet or what conversation you can hear in here at any time.
To survive in this location, especially at this mall, all these years is a miracle in itself, because everything upstairs is closed.
The fact that Sonia's shop is the lone survivor in an abandoned mall is no surprise. After all, Sonia herself is a survivor.
I'm originally from Poland, eastern part of Poland. Anyway, I had a very nice childhood, I must say, loving parents.
But everything changed in 1939 when the Nazis invaded.
When the SS came in, I'll never forget the first thing what they did. They took out all the rabbis from our town, and we had to watch how they killed them, right, yes. I will never forget things like this.
The fact that Sonia's a Holocaust survivor is really kind of the base for everything that she does in her personality and her day-to-day life.
Seattle filmmaker Leo Warshawski says sharing Sonia's story is a labor of love.
You know, she's small, she's only 4'8", but she's big in every other way. And so she has big hair, big car, huge personality, big impact, and she happens to be my grandmother.
But Warshawski had no way of knowing that midway through filming, her grandmother would receive devastating news. After 30 years of doing business, Sonia was being evicted.
Well, for a number of years now, the mall has been in decline.
It's been a constant concern that they're going to tear it down.
Please allow this letter to serve as formal notice of your lease cancellation.
I can't imagine what will happen when she can't go into the store every day. I have no idea. It'll be a sad day.
At 91, can Sonia start over again? And how will her past define her future? To find out, you'll have to see the film. We do know when we caught up with Sonia during a recent visit to Seattle, she told us she's staying busy, promoting her granddaughter's movie, and more importantly, speaking with school children about the Holocaust.
This is my really very first choice, because this is the future generation. And I want to share it with them, how it's important to read history, because this is very, very important. It's like another window open for you to the world, and we should be informed.
Right now, filmmakers are trying to raise enough money to release Big Sonia in theaters this fall. For more information on the film and how you might be able to see it, log on to BigSonia.com. Still to come on Refined, boats afloat, but how serious is this hobby?
It's not very serious at all.
We set sail with the jolliest band of Northwest pirates we've ever seen.
Welcome back to Refined. I'm Gart Swanson. When you think of peanut butter and jelly, of course, a sandwich comes to mind. But leave it to our refined bestie, Heather Earnhardt of the Wandering Goose Cafe, to think outside the box when it comes to the PB&J. Heather, somebody told me we're making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What's the deal with the raw egg here?
Peanut butter and jelly bars, Gard. And
Okay.
these are great to make for an after-school snack or for your kids, or put in your lunchbox, or make to take to a potluck or something.
Good, I like it. Can't
And
go
it's
wrong
real
with a
simple.
PBJ.
You can't. And we use the raspberry jam is a freezer jam is made here in Seattle.
And then just regular old peanut butter on the shelf at a grocery store.
I like the extra crunchy because I like the texture. So we
Okay.
add a little bit of room temperature unsalted butter. And you can add in the sugar if you want.
And then how much sugar are we talking here?
It's about 1.5 cups. Go ahead and add 1 egg, add 1 let the butter and sugar mixture come back together, and then add the second one. And then we're gonna add about a tablespoon of vanilla. You can turn it down to low and add your peanut butter. This is 2 cups, and this is flour, a little bit
This
of
looks
baking.
tricky here. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Don't blow it.
So this is just a square pan. I put a little piece of parchment on the bottom and put butter on top of that. We're just gonna press this in. So this is about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of, we use the raspberry freezer jam. You can use whatever your favorite
Blackberry,
is. Yeah?
whatever.
Change it up. Okay, so we're gonna scoop a little bit out.
Okay.
And we're just gonna kind of flatten this out.
So how long does this go?
So this is 325 for about 35 minutes.
All right, stick it in there. I'm hungry. Let's go. All right, let's cut into these babies. They just got out of the oven.
Out of the oven, we let them cool a little bit so you can see, and I just flipped them out of the pan so they're a little easier to cut.
I'm taking this one right here because that looks good.
You can see,
at
look,
that.
there's not that much, yeah.
Yeah, you talked about all the jelly that was going in here, and now it looks like there's hardly
doesn't,
any.
right?
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mmm.
Mmm. Wow. Great with
There's
milk.
some milk.
No problem. Mmm. Those are really good.
Heather's cookbook, Big Food, Big Love, is available in stores right now. We'll be right back, but first, our Tech Tango app of the week.
Do you have a home project in mind but can't quite get started? Maybe you're not sure what tools you need, how long it will take, or the exact steps. The brand new app, DIYZ, solves all of those problems. Search or browse to find your project. Categories range from lawn and garden to electrical. DIYZ has professional videos showing you every step, the tools you need, and how long it'll take. If you don't have a tool, you can order through the app. If you are not feeling project confident, you can even request pro advice or a video chat. This free app is available on iOS and Android. DIYZ is designed to make your project go faster and easier. Now there's no excuse. I'm Francie Black. For more great apps, visit techtangotoday.com.
Welcome back to Refined. Well, next month, one of the crazy events in Seattle sets sail on Lake Union. As Refined's John Prentice discovered, all you need are some friends, some costumes, and a boat.
Duck Dodge is a beer can sailing race here on Lake Union. Every night at Duck Dodge has a theme. Tonight is Christmas in July.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody is racing for a gold, a silver, or a bronze sticker that they can place on their mast.
David Paragoy of the race committee says the rules are simple. No hitting one another, dodge the ducks, hence the name, and no hitting one another. Aside from that, the competition is
not very serious at all. And the boat that does the best job with the theme wins a special sticker called the Black Duck. I would say that the Black Duck is the most coveted award at Duck Dodge.
One contender for the Black Duck,
Kirk. Captain Kirk. This is an outfit one of my crew members, Carrie, got for me. It's one of those Amazon knockoffs, but it's Christmas in July and it's hot as heck in here. But
Carrie Anderson is one of his elves.
You know, there's professional people, there's students, there's retired people. It's quite an age range. Everyone's just so friendly.
Duck Dodgers say sailing brings people together. Sometimes they get really cozy.
Here in Duck Dodge, even when you're swearing at somebody to keep their boat off your boat, you still wave at them and say have a good night afterward.
This is a really long tradition. It's been going on for 43 years. And where else would you want to be on a nice summer night in Seattle than out on the water with about 100 of your closest friends sailing around you?
John Prentice, Seattle, Refined.
Starting in May, Duck Dodge races run every Tuesday night through September.
All right, that'll do it for today's show. I'm Garth Swanson. We'll see you next time right here on Seattle Refined.